when the cone went back to the middle, it was shooting back west, in the middle of the state. It was shooting back west again. And we heard from our relatives up here in near Birmingham.
That was Thursday evening.
Thursday, and they said, you need to come up here. And I was looking at doing I-10 someplace, you know, getting north of I-75 to over to I-10, and they said, I go, where are you? Middle Alabama. That sounds good. I thought that, you know, after Hurricane Charlie, very few people had places to live. And I got thinking that was another part of the decision to definitely go, because I could get this motorhome out of Florida. And I could come back, and it's small, but we'd have a roof overhead, we have a generator, things you take for granted every day. We could hook it up, you know, we'd have power, we have air, we have a refrigerator and a bathroom. And I knew after Charlie that that's worth its weight in gold. So I was like, we could save the motorhome. We don't have to run around trying to figure out what we're going to stay in. We've got this. In worst case scenario, we could park it outside our house, at the house, and guard the house. I'm glad we left when we did.
And even then, even though we have no damage to our house, I'm glad we left. It's the right thing to do, because it could have been. And we have a 10-year-old, and we just, our job is to keep her safe. So.
Yeah.
And we would have been, had we gone to a shelter, we would have been okay. You know, had we wanted to go to a shelter, we could have found something inland, right, and we would have been fine, and our house probably would have been okay. But we wanted to have this for later on, in case we didn't have a house, we at least had something. So that was, we were protecting.
There was a real possibility we were going to get wiped out again. I mean,
yeah,
you know, they were calling for big, ugly, and it was pretty easy, but we were looking on the way up, and we could see people spending hours just in a line
around the corners, yeah,
to get the gas that may have been there or may not have been there.
Right off 75.
So are you glad you came to Alabama?
It's nice here.
Oh, we're thrilled.
Yeah.
If we had not, and I complained about it, because at that point I was tired. It's like, we could have stopped 5 hours ago. Why didn't we stop 5 hours ago? We would have been in a tiny little no-tell, motel hotel for probably $285 a night. That was probably about a 20 by 10 room, and we have the most beautiful home that we're staying in. We have a second floor that's all to ourselves. We have a suite.
They treated us really right. You know, my relatives, you know, my sister's stepdaughter and her family,
oh, wow,
and her husband. And
I was just really lucky that they were.
They were the ones calling and said, "You need to get up here." And I thought it was just an idle, yeah, sure. And then I realized they were serious. That's when I said, "They're serious. They'll take us." So it's you know, it's the price you pay when you live
in paradise.
In Florida, you know, it's the downside. Everybody has a natural disaster of some sort, you know, and it's our cross to bear. Didn't know I had the energy to do it again. I thought, well, you know, I made it through the one where the house got wiped out and the business got wiped, building got wiped out, and you know, I rebuilt from ground zero and built it up again. I'm 13 years older.
Yeah.
It's not easy.